Hey guys, how you doing? So this week's podcast runs a little bit long, but whatever. We go into a lot of stuff this week. We talked about the new Jessica Jones Netflix series coming out. We talked about Arrow and the Flash show on the CW. We talked about the new and upcoming Legends of Tomorrow CW show. We also go into a little bit of Avengers stuff, Marvel stuff, and then at the tail end of this thing, we're talking about fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender. So this thing's all over the goddamn place. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy.
Did we ever talk about Jessica Jones?
No, we didn't.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
There's
there
a
is.
trailer, and it was like, whoa, that's cool, I guess.
Do you
But
know
that's
who,
it.
Do you know who Jessica Jones is?
I looked up a little bit.
Do you know who Jessica Jones is though?
What?
Do you know who she is though?
Let me guess, she's a super hero.
Yeah. Good job.
Wow. And she's got like she remembers her past or whatever.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Whoa!
There.
She went through like bad stuff, and she's got like,
Do you know what the bad stuff is?
yeah,
What's the bad stuff?
whatever the fucking mind control guy did.
Ooh.
Hey, are we
It's like-
recording? Right
Yeah.
Yeah, we're recording.
now? Okay, so
So basically, the
the
purple
purple
guy,
man
the
Yeah.
purple guy.
did some really screwed up stuff, but
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Didn't he like rape like college girls and stuff, and then he like made her watch? it?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's-
nigga.
And the first time she went in, I think she went in to stop him or attack him or something, and immediately as soon as she walked in, he like started controlling her, and he forced her to go and like kill some cops.
Oh.
And then of course that's very again because she's a superhero. So already she has murdered some innocent coppers, and so now she's just destroyed.
Fuck
and
the
then
cops.
he like
Fuck the popo.
he takes her with him, and that's what he does. He does that to people and makes her watch, and the whole time she begs him to stop and begs him to instead do it to her so they don't get hurt, so he doesn't do it to them. But he never does, so her torturing never stops until she escapes. And then where the show is supposed to begin, that's after all that's happened, obviously, and
And
she's
now
she's
private
not a superhero
investigator.
anymore. She does that on the DL.
Yeah, she's now a private investigator.
Download?
Yes.
Download, yes.
The issue is that if anybody's gonna do like that actual storyline and have it be that dark, it would be Netflix because of Daredevil.
Well, I mean, Daredevil wasn't even that. I mean,
mean,
it was brutal at points, but it wasn't even close to that level.
Daredevil in the comic books is like one of the more darker stories.
Yeah.
So they weren't
People-
afraid to show it how it was meant to be showed in a way. Dark. So, but yeah, it's definitely not that level. And in fact, Jessica Jones was such a dark comic book that they didn't do many crossovers with
Mhm.
the other Marvel characters.
Ever.
With the other Marvel characters, because like the other characters were more, at least a little bit more for like younger people, whereas this was just complete adult content,
Mhm.
terrible stuff. So I think later they kind of toned it down so she could
Suck
go
some dick,
like with other people,
lick some titties.
do crossovers, but
Yeah, that's why I said lick some titties.
but yeah, like they were talking about that they might do like a Daredevil thing,
Mhm.
like Flash and Arrow did.
Yeah.
Flash is pretty good.
Well,
There's
that's
actually-
pretty good.
There's actually a new episode out tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I The last episode I saw was shit. It was
That's a good episode.
what?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was good. I actually forget what the last episode I watched was, but I remember I liked it.
Yeah, the beginning is just a little too cheesy.
What?
Like
The-
string cheese.
Yes.
Oh, dude,
the beginning of the
fucking
show,
Jesus.
there's just too much. All the parts with the Flash are pretty sweet. I like the CGI and all the little fighting stuff. And I like how accurate they're being with the actual Flash comic books. They're taking...
I was super surprised. I didn't think that they were gonna go into like all the time travel stuff.
Oh, dude.
I was super.
I knew
surprised
as soon as they brought up the treadmill
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
he uses, because that's
Yeah.
what he uses in the comic books.
Mhm.
So I was like, dude, time travel.
Yeah.
But they've taken, of course, some liberties with the story, but it's not like X-Men Origins where they just completely butcher it.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly fine with it.
What are you doing?
But for the most
Oh
part,
yeah, X-Men Origins
It's-
sucks, and
it's,
Steven likes it.
'cause he's an idiot.
Yeah, because he's a fucking idiot.
'Cause he's an idiot.
What? I thought it was a cool movie.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah,
know, that's
some
okay.
Good parts.
That's okay.
Except
I mean,
except the fight at the very
It
end,
had-
where it was like that dude was like teleporting and it was like on the like nuclear reactor
Well,
or something.
that
I was just like, that was
supposed to be Deadpool.
really.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
How much do you like
That's-
the movie now, bitch?
Yeah.
What's the-
That was their interpretation of Deadpool.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every terrible movie has good parts. X-Men Origins had good parts. It was just a terrible movie.
Have you guys
What
watched?
the? F-
Have you guys watched Samurai Cop?
No.
Oh my god,
Sounds like something I won't be
Dude.
watching.
Samurai Cop's the best movie that has ever been released to the public. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about because I don't have time.
Is it
to
a samurai cop?
It's a samurai. It's a fucking Samurai Cop, dude.
what?
Oh my god, this shit is so fucking. Look up Samurai Cop and watch it when you get home. Oh my god, it's so good.
But yeah, the time travel stuff. That's pretty.
Dude, the time I didn't know shit about the Flash. Yeah, I didn't know shit about Flash before I started watching that, and then I looked up his stuff, and he's like one of my favorites now.
Yeah,
Just
no,
'cause
he's,
of his
he's,
origin.
he's always been one of my favorites. And in the show, they bring in the first Flash,
Yeah,
like the original
yeah,
Flash.
I'm up to that point.
Oh,
I
okay.
think, in
That's
the show.
season 2 then.
Yeah, I'm in season 2. I didn't actually. I ended up watching all of the Arrow, all the way up to the newest season, I think. And the first season was my favorite. I thought the first season was actually pretty good. The second season, wait, no, I think the second season was my favorite.
Yeah, I
Which
think that
no-
would make more sense.
No, the one the season I'm thinking about had Merlin as the big bad guy. Like each season, they kind of focus on a different enemy, and I think the one I'm thinking about was the big Merlin story arc.
That was the dad, right?
Yeah, that's the dad of Theo.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was the first season.
Okay, then.
And
yeah,
the
that
second
was my
season
favorite.
was Deathstroke.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Which
season
made
at all.
absolutely no sense at all.
I hated what they did. I hated what they did with Deathstroke. I feel like they wasted his character completely.
The issue that I had with Arrow was that by the end of the seasons, or at least the first two, because I didn't watch the third one, because I hear the third one actually got a lot better.
The third season wasn't bad. It was all right.
I hear
I
they're
didn't mind
changing
it.
some things, but I like refuse to watch it because I got to the point in Arrow where I like after in the first season, I got so sick of all of the dialogue,
Oh, dude, the dialogue is fucking atrocious.
and
But who cares?
and, like,
I don't really care that much.
somebody
Wow.
like something would happen, and Dokes would be like, "Oh man, I can't be a part of this team no more. I'm
Right,
butthurt."
right,
and then
right.
he'd leave, and then Oliver would be like, "Come on, Dokes, Dokes, please, I need my big dude." And then he'd be like, "All right, Oliver," and then he'd come back, and then something happened again, and Oliver wouldn't show up to help him. He's like, "That's the last straw, man." And he's like, "No, come on, please."
Yeah.
And then there was so much back and forth between Oliver and Laurel,
Yeah. I
where it was
remember
just super awkward to be around
that.
them.
Yeah.
But like, if it's gonna be that awkward, show it once and then get it over with, because now it's awkward for the audience having to watch them interact with each other.
Yeah.
It's just awkward for everybody, and I don't want to see it. I want to see Green Arrow. That's why I'm watching this show. So, but by the end of that, I was like, if that last episode isn't good, I'm done watching it. And of course, the last episode was fairly good, pretty decent, and I did kind of like it. So I'm like, all right, you have another season out of me.
You got another season.
And then I pushed my way through season 2.
Yeah. No, that season was really rough. God, they wasted.
I
his
mean, I
character
have
so
to
bad.
admit, the last episode was pretty cool.
The
Being
last episode was pretty cool.
there was a
but-
bunch of Deathstrokes
yeah.
running around,
Mhm.
but it's still really stupid.
Why Deathstroke? Why use him for that? Deathstroke to me isn't rich, super smart.
He's like the
Like-
Count of Monte Cristo
Yeah,
in that show.
yeah. He's not like a
He comes
super
back
smart,
and he's like,
super rich,
"I have a plan."
super rich. Like I'm a criminal mastermind guy. He's a guy that just kills people.
Yeah, he's a mercenary.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And then in Teen Titans, like I was like, why? Everybody always asks, why is a mercenary, Slade Wilson, just screwing with all these little teenagers?
yeah,
And he says it in the show. He's just like, well, I was tired of being bossed around, so I decided I'd be the boss. I wanted to see what it was like. And then by the end of the show, he's like, you know what? I don't like being the boss. I want to go back to being a mercenary.
Yeah, for sure. But it just didn't make sense.
Which
Why would
that was
you-
more in line with his character.
Yeah,
He wasn't serious about it. He was just screwing around. Whereas in Arrow, he like is personally betrayed.
I'm
gonna kill
you,
And
Oliver.
yeah,
His accent was really annoying too. I didn't mind the actor though. I thought
yeah, the actor wasn't bad.
He had the look. He had that look.
Mhm.
But God, they just wasted his character so bad. Why would you do?
It's
Pick
like-
someone else. Pick
It's like
anyone
Doctor
else to do that
Doom,
with.
like how everybody screws up Doctor Doom and all
Right,
the
right,
Fantastic
right, right.
Fours. That's how I feel like Slade Wilson is. Like nobody's gotten him right. I mean, Teen Titans kind of did, but that was more just like a fun little cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean, like an actual live action, everybody just like puts him in where they want him to be because he's a famous character.
Yeah. I mean, oh God. He gets this huge army with this super serum and like they take over. This is the second time. Every season, someone's trying to blow up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Someone's
the
trying
same
to
exact
blow
thing.
up. What's the city called? I forget.
Starling City,
See,
right?
no, that's in Flash, isn't it? No, you're right.
Yeah.
Starling City. I'm sorry, but
Flash is Central City.
yeah, Central City. I don't know. I don't know my DC very well, but everyone's
I
just
do.
trying to fuck up. Everyone's just trying to fuck up Starling City all the goddamn time.
Also, like I said before, Oliver did go on the island, but Slade wasn't there
Slade wasn't there in the comics.
in the comic books.
Yeah.
Which it's okay if you want to add that part in,
Yeah,
and like I would have been fine with it if they didn't turn Slade into this whiny little baby.
yeah,
But and then Shadow,
Hedgehog.
yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog was.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was
Yeah.
crazy when Shadow
yeah,
the Hedgehog used his chaos control.
that lady really wasn't there.
Really wasn't there.
Really wasn't there.
Well, we need a lady for the two guys to get jealous over.
Yeah, that was just terrible.
And we need a lady
Oh
to
my
die.
in the comic book, she's like this hardcore assassin
Sure.
who drugs and rapes Oliver.
That's awesome. She's
And-
awesome. She's the best character I've ever seen.
And then she has this
you see
baby.
her?
No.
She has this baby, and then Oliver's like, "You have my baby?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she like comes to him, and she's like, "I have your baby because I raped you." And he's like, okay, well, can I see my baby?" She's like, "You're not allowed to talk to him ever." It's like, what?
You the one motherfucking bitch? What the fuck is with me, baby? And then,
It's my baby.
but
You raped me for that baby. You serious? Like, that was... That's what happens in the comic books, just reciting it. And then in the show, she's a love interest.
yeah,
That's just something that you should not do. You don't turn the rapist into a love interest.
yeah.
You
But
want
I
to
don't-
pretend that Slade was there, fine. But
But I was gonna say something. But the thing I really did like about the third season was they brought in the Atom, and the Atom is really
yeah,
cool.
the Atom did a crossover in Flash, too.
Yeah, the Atom was in the Flash for an episode
the
or two.
Atom?
He's
He's Ant-Man.
for DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
But,
turns with
but the Atom sounds a little bit cooler than
the Atom.
Ant-Man.
The Atom is
Are you
actually
kidding me?
the Atom is actually more impressive than
Yeah.
Ant-Man because he can actually shrink into subatomic levels.
Oh.
So yeah, he can get up all in that pussy juice if he wants to.
Actually, it's funny you mention that because I don't know if you know this,
No.
but Ant-Man did that.
It just
He-
so
He got
happens.
his what?
Ant-Man shrunk himself down.
Are you sure this isn't just
I'm-
a fan-made porn site?
I'm
that you
pretty
saw
sure,
and
dude.
You're confusing and
I-
you're crossing the wires.
Hey man, weird crap happens whenever old men write superheroes.
Yeah.
Because they're like, this guy can shrink down. I bet he'd use that to climb into somebody's vagina. And that's exactly what happens.
That's wow. That's incredible, man.
He'd probably get crushed or drown. Dude,
I don't.
what if he drowned
Well, I'm pretty sure he has
That'd be a first.
in goo?
He probably has a breathing apparatus. On
Oh yeah,
a pussy
good.
juice breathing
Specifically
apparatus.
made for whenever I go
Forever
into
he wants to
vaginas.
go pussy diving. Oh man. But the new show that they're coming out with, Legends of Tomorrow, it has to do it has to do with I saw the trailer, so and I don't think that this is based off of a comic book. Like I don't think Legends of Tomorrow, because I looked it up and I couldn't find any comic book. Look it up real quick. But Legends of Tomorrow, DC Comics. But yeah, apparently the story is this guy comes back in time. It's kind of like a mini Justice League. What I'm looking at right now. So we've got White Canary after she's revived in the pool of
The Lazarus
yeah,
Pit?
the Lazarus Pit. After she's revived in the Lazarus Pit, she turns into White Canary.
Mhm.
And then we've got Black Canary, I think. And then we got Arrow, we got Flash, we got the Atom, we got the Freeze guy. That's
Yeah,
not
Captain
Dr.
Cold.
Yeah, Captain Cold. The guy that's not Mr. Dr. Freeze. And then we got the Fire guy. And then we got the other Fire guy. We got the Fire guy. that
Firestorm?
yeah, wait, is that his name? Firestorm?
The guy who like
Yeah.
he emerges?
Yeah,
that's
I
Firestorm.
liked him.
Dude,
in
that was really
awesome.
cool.
I thought that was great.
Like having like the smart old dude in your brain.
Yeah, I
And he
thought
could
that was really
he could
cool.
see like all around,
Yeah.
so he like tells him that somebody's behind him.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. But
It's really weird, but it's really cool
it
at the
is
same
really
time.
cool. So apparently, the last episode I saw the old guy being able to. He collapsed.
Yeah,
I think
he like lit on fire.
Yeah, he lit on fire. So maybe he is in control of the fire now. or something
No,
like that.
Ronnie is in the other dimension.
So is he? What does that mean for him though?
Which
for
one?
The old guy.
Well,
How does he channel his fire abilities or whatever?
obviously he's having trouble with it because they've never been apart for that long.
Right, sure.
Like from then on, they've been completely synced.
yeah.
Like that.
Even when they were apart, they were still.
Yeah,
connected.
they still knew what everybody, like, whenever he was getting hurt, the
Yeah.
other guy knew. So, basically, it's like, ooh, coincidence that whenever they went to go stop the singularity that led to the other dimension, Ronnie wasn't found. So they assumed that he, like, fell to his death or something.
Right.
But it's, I mean, he's died, like, 3 times
Right.
in that
right,
show.
Yeah, sure.
So I feel like they're not going to kill him off again. And then the fact that the old, like, they're showing the old dude and he's, like, starting to burst up into flames and then collapsing. I think Ronnie is in the other parallel.
and
universe.
somehow they're still connected. In
Yeah,
some
like
kind of way,
he
sure.
got sucked in and now, like, they're too far apart.
Sure, yeah.
So it's hurting them both.
Yeah. But what's interesting about that show is my cousin is a producer on that show.
My dad works
Really?
for Treyarch.
No, shut your mouth. Yeah, no, she's a producer for that show. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I promise. She's a producer for the CW. The network that makes all the DC shows that are.
So
on
is
right
this
now.
Legends of, what is it, Legends of Tomorrow, you
Yeah,
said?
Legends of Tomorrow.
Is it kind of like, you said it's like a mini Justice League. Is it like Guardians of the Galaxy to Avengers?
No,
Is it that cool or just...
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be cool or not yet. It
Yeah.
might be fucking stupid, but I don't know. I mean, it could be a cool
Because
thing.
I did just look it up. I see what you're doing.
Yeah. So it could be a pretty cool thing.
Also, why is Black Canary 2 people
What do you
in
mean?
the Arrow?
What do you mean?
Laurel Lance was always Black Canary.
Right.
I don't even think she had a sister in the comic books.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
But, like, they went through the trouble of hiring and paying 2 separate actresses to play the same role.
yeah, I guess
I suppose they had a plan, but the plan doesn't make sense to me.
drama. I mean, they wanted to.
And the first Black Canary just annoyed the shit out of me. I did not like her at all.
What? I like the first Black Canary more than I liked her sister.
Laurel?
Yeah, I liked her. Laurel just.
Well, I mean, they both annoyed me. I just thought the first one annoyed me more. Every time she talked,
I don't
like
know.
in the one episode where everybody thought she was gonna die, I was like, let her die, and then Oliver saves her, and I was mad.
I didn't. Laurel's just like. Oh God, I don't know what it is about her, but I'm like, ugh. But
I don't know, like, I haven't seen that show in a while, but the first Black Canary, maybe it was just the way that she acted, like, even, like, the actress, like,
Well,
the way that she acted, I don't know why, but for some reason it annoyed me.
well, yeah, it must have been.
And also
something
how they
with
just
acting.
forced her back into Oliver's life. Like, Oliver was just starting to fight crime and stuff, and we were getting away from the awkward romance with Laurel.
Yeah.
And then they're like, but I'm alive, bitch.
Yeah.
And then she comes in and it's like, all right, start the intercourse.
Yeah.
Let's bring that subplot back.
In the new season, he's with Felicity, and it looks like all that romance stuff is out of the. Because like every other week, he was with something.
Yeah.
He was with something else, and he was having sex with something else. So I think Felicity and him are going to be a consistent thing.
Wait, so her and Oliver?
Yeah.
I thought she was with the Atom.
No, that. Oh, you haven't watched the newest season yet, have you?
Of what?
Of Arrow.
No, I have not.
Okay, well,
Did they
that's-
break up?
The in the third season, they the Atom and Felicity date for a while, and then they.
Dude,
So I have to cut that out now. Thanks. So,
yeah, see what you did?
And then.
Alright, so anyway, ever since the first season of Arrow, I hated everyone else that Oliver talked to, all of the females.
Yeah, me too.
And the only one that I somewhat liked was Felicity. I'm like, Oliver, stop this. Date Felicity.
Dude,
'Cause
Felicity's my favorite character in the
yeah,
show.
she's like the
She's
only
awesome.
non-useless female character.
And I think she's like the
To me.
best actor on the cast, to be
Yeah.
honest. I think she's the
But-
most natural.
But obviously that can't happen. Oliver ends up with Laurel. Spoiler alert. Not spoiler alert. You should already know that.
no.
he,
Oh, shit.
he
I spiked it.
so he winds up with Laurel anyway,
Just like a drink.
and like I don't know. I don't really think the whole Felicity thing should even happen, which is weird because from the
It's-
first season I was like, get with Felicity, screw all these other ladies.
It's
Not
already-
literally. Like I mean, like
It's already
Stop it.
happening, dude.
I know.
It's like deep in there now.
Okay.
Like Oliver and her leave Starling for a little bit and live in a suburb for like 2 years or something like that.
That's like such a weird, another romantic subplot.
No, it's not a subplot now because it's just a consistent thing.
Is it just like a regular plot?
They don't even like develop it. They just show Oliver and her like the first scene of the first episode of the new season is Oliver is like he kind of like he's running through the woods and he's got the green hood on. You can't really tell like there's dramatic music playing and then he just like runs out of the woods and he's just jogging like in a nice suburb. And it's like already established that they've been there for a while and that they're
Okay, so what you're saying is that they acknowledge that they're in a relationship, but they don't bicker on screen.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That's not too bad.
No, I
Because
think I like it a
The
lot.
first
actually.
and second season was bickering.
Yeah,
And it was okay, they're in a relationship, and then the whole thing was like, be careful. I don't want anything to happen to you, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I hate when you do this.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Dude, don't you hate it? Don't you hate? I hate this so much. In anything comic book, like oh my god! In the first Flash season, what's the black chick's name? I don't remember. Iris. Oh my god!
The
she's
romantic subplot.
most hated. No, it's not even that. Everyone's lying to her in the show to protect her. And I get, lying's bad. Whatever. There's a possibility you could
might
die. You might die if I tell you who I am. And she's still like, no, you should, I thought we were friends. And oh my god, it's the most annoying thing. And it's in, like, everything that is comic books.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
At least
so
all
annoying.
DC.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvel doesn't really have that problem.
Yeah,
because
Marvel doesn't really
They
do
don't
that.
put that in there.
Other than Spider-Man too.
Well, I mean,
to an
yeah,
extent.
the Spider-Man movies, I guess. But that was Sony.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
Sony.
technically, that wasn't Marvel.
Yeah, but
But
God,
but like Marvel themselves, they focus on the characters. They focus on the heroes. Whereas like DC with Arrow and Flash, I like Flash a lot more.
yeah, me
But it
too.
still doesn't excuse what they've done. They don't focus on the heroes. They focus on the heroes and their multiple love interests.
Well, because love is sexy.
Because like Barry dated some girl for like 4 episodes.
Yeah, and then
I'm like, I
it's
really
like
don't care about this.
Yeah, I don't
lady.
care about her.
And
She
nobody
just
cares about
came
her.
out of nowhere,
And
I'm
then
like,
they just
what?
break up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Okay.
Like she
well,
tried to have sex with him on like the second date.
Yeah.
Or something. And
But I did like that bit
Is that
where
so bad, Brian?
I don't
Sex on the second
it just
date?
seems so random for a show about
Yeah,
a
dude.
guy who can run
that
really
did-
fast.
Like, I don't really mind sex on TV.
Well, maybe it's like a whole.
Like if it's a
Maybe-
romantic comedy or something that's related to that,
Maybe it's like the whole theme is like to go fast or something. And
Oh
then
my
it's
God.
like,
No, they told him
in
not to go
bed.
fast.
Yeah, I liked that bit where he was like, "Dude, you can't, don't fuck her, man. You might kill her." That was great.
Wait,
at that.
really?
Yeah,
He
no.
said that?
They were afraid. Okay, so like basically because he gets excited. So at one point they're like kissing and he vibrates.
And he starts vibrating.
She's like, "Whoa!"
And
what was
she's
that?"
like, "Ooh, I like that.
Actually,
what was that?"
I don't think that's actually accurate at all.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Because
but I
that's
think
just-
the writers saw like some kind of comedic thing,
Yeah, like I think they
opportunity
put
there.
it in there for a joke
Yeah.
because that's what in the Incredible Hulk. You remember that?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
in the Hulk, whenever the Hulk inside
In
of
the movie?
him in the Incredible
Was it
Hulk.
in the movie?
In the Incredible Hulk,
Was that the original or the?
the
No, it was
Edward
Edward
Norton.
Norton.
Yeah, the Edward Norton.
In the comic books, it's just if his inner Hulk gets angry or intimidated that he comes out.
Not when his heartbeat gets.
And then
up.
in the Incredible Hulk, it was like he couldn't get his heartbeat to go up too far, or else he'd turn.
Right.
So he's making out with what's her name? Betty. It's Betty, right? I think
Betty. I don't know.
Betty
Betty
Ross.
Betty
or-
Crocker.
Betty
Yeah,
Crocker?
Yeah, Betty Crocker.
Good old
I
Betty Crocker.
don't remember. I think her name was Betty. But he's there like making out and stuff, and then like the heartbeat monitor's going off, and he's gonna turn into Hulk right now, so he has to get her off.
Get
But
up.
that's just kind of that was added in there.
Yeah.
It didn't need to be because it's completely inaccurate. But
Yeah, dude, that's not what actually happens. But like I don't like that heartbeat thing because I think that's canon now in the movie Marvel.
in the movie, yeah, because
yeah,
they used the Edward Norton movie
Yeah.
as the solo movie for
yeah,
Hulk
yeah,
Mhm.
because Universal Studios owns the rights to Hulk
yeah. It,
as solo movie.
Universal
Why?
Studios is weird with that. They still own the rights to produce the movie, but I don't think they have a hand in writing it.
Hmm.
I don't know how that's going.
Yeah,
down.
I have no idea.
It's
It doesn't
all-
make
it's
any
all
sense
weird.
to me. But I didn't know that, so I was always irritated with Marvel because they made solo movies for literally every other character except for Black Widow because she's a woman. But I'm kidding. They're making one, which is good because I really want to see that.
Wait, they're making a Black Widow.
They're making a Black Widow movie, but it's coming out after like literally everyone else because
No,
she's a woman.
Wait, no, wasn't that a?
It's gonna.
I thought that was a disproven rumor. I thought that was a rumor from a while ago.
What, that they're making it?
Yeah.
No, they're definitely making it.
Oh, okay.
If they didn't make it, people would get mad. 'Cause it's just
Is it gonna be
that's
like?
really stupid. They make 3 movies for Iron Man. They make 2 movies for Thor.
Mhm.
They make 2 movies for Captain America, and then the one female just
The
gets
Avengers movie?
nothing. Nothing. We don't care, even though she's actually more interesting.
Well,
than,
I mean,
everyone
a Hawk-
else.
Is it gonna be like?
Would you want to see a Hawkeye movie?
Oh,
Well,
Right.
would it
Hawkeye's
be like
kinda interesting in the comic
Wait.
books?
would it be during like where all the movies are coming out, or would it be like before everything, like the first Captain America movie? Would it be before everything,
I think it would be like an
Happens,
origin story.
or an origin story?
Yeah, because that I actually wouldn't mind that because we kind of saw a little
Because-
bit of her origins in Avengers 2.
Kind of,
Yeah, a little bit.
She's
not
really interesting though.
She is really cool. I
Like
think
Black
she's a
Widow in the
really
comic
cool
books is
character.
really sweet, and she's an assassin and she's a super soldier. She's been injected with a similar version of the super soldier serum,
Yeah.
The
Which is-
serum.
which is one thing that I always find funny because they like recycle everybody, kind of.
What do you
Like they produce a super soldier serum, and obviously Captain America has the most recent, the best version.
mean? Sure.
But Nick Fury has it, Winter Soldier has it, and Natasha has it.
Yeah. So everybody got.
So
it.
Nick
everybody-
Fury has it.
Nick
It's
Fury.
injected into him, or
Well, he has the serum. He is like a super soldier. That's like he's as old as Steve.
really?
Yeah, he's really old. They're all really old. Just like how Winter Soldier's still alive.
Yeah.
So like all 4 of them have the super soldier serum. And it's like they're like almost exactly the same, but Captain America's a little bit cooler.
Well, I mean, we kind of got.
But I mean, they're still interesting characters. Like it's not a big deal.
Hmm.
I just thought it was funny.
We kind of
Worth
got
mentioning.
we saw a lot. She was a big part of Winter Soldier. We saw a lot.
Yeah, she was a
Yeah.
big
in that
part.
movie.
I know that, but like
I think she does. I don't think she'd work good alone. Like I think she like I don't want a solo Hulk movie unless it's Planet Hulk, and I
Yeah.
don't want that movie unless it has some other character. Because think about it, if Planet Hulk was a solo movie, completely Planet Hulk, and no other character showed up, it would be a CGI planet with a bunch of CGI aliens.
Yeah, the
And
entire thing would be
CGI. Yeah, it would be complete CGI unless they had someone like Thor, the someone that would
Yeah,
make sense, like space.
they were
things.
talking about like Hulk going with Thor to do Ragnarok or whatever.
that. Yeah, that's
and
something I
Hulk
heard
meeting
too.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
which would be sweet. But one thing: does Guardians of the Galaxy happen at the same time?
Yeah, we don't know exactly when
It
Guardians of
can't.
the Galaxy is happening.
It
Yeah.
physically can't because Hulk can't meet them because Peter Quill's mom gets a signature from Captain America in the first Captain America movie. So that was in like the 19 I don't know when that was. When was that? What was it? World War II?
Yeah, it was World War II. Yeah.
So like 1945.
Yeah, 1940. Yeah.
40s.
Yeah.
So if she got that signature then, she was like an adult, maybe in her 20s. Then she has Peter Quill,
Well,
and right now Steve Rogers is like 80 years old or something. So like Peter Quill would be really old because he doesn't have any super serum. He's either old or dead. So like they can't meet any of those people.
well, he
can
doesn't
they?
have a super serum, but his dad is.
He
is
might
an
he
alien.
might live a little bit longer since
He
his
might
dad
live a
isn't
little bit
human.
longer. If his head doesn't explode as soon as he goes outside in space, then I'm sure he's got a little bit.
he
of-
might live a little bit
little
longer.
longer
But what
life
about all the
expectancy.
other
That's-
characters though?
see.
I mean, the one dude's a raccoon. Raccoons already don't live
Yeah,
very
and
long.
even in the movie he says, "I don't have."
Yeah.
Well,
So,
so
congratulations, you're gonna meet Chris Pratt.
yeah. So the
Hulk and
first,
Chris Pratt.
so Guardians of the Galaxy, his mom dies in what seems to be
A hospital.
the 70s.
Well, he had that cassette tape or whatever.
Yeah,
so
wait, I
it
think
was
there was a
around
year.
cassettes.
Actually, and I think it does happen modern day. Like because think about it, if it happens 70s, 80s, and he's in his 20s, mid 20s, then that would be now. That'd be 2015 when everything else is happening. You know?
Maybe, I don't know. I was just thinking about it because I found that out the other day. I was wondering if
Wait, what do you mean by mid-20s?
He Quill is probably in his mid 20s when
In
he's
the
like
70s?
when
Yeah,
he's-
it
no
also-
when he was a kid in the 70s,
Yeah.
but when he grows up,
Yeah.
yeah, so he might be like maybe 30, but he looks
I suppose.
20.
But yeah, whenever I was thinking
25.
about it, it just depended on when she had him because
Mhm.
he'd be like really old.
Mhm.
Because Captain America's like 80,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
and so is Nick Fury, and so is Natasha, and so is Winter Soldier, Bucky.
you know the only person that they didn't have to retcon their origins for, because of age, you know, because of years and years
Mhm.
of being written, is Doctor Strange, because he has this. I'm not sure if it's an object or if it's a spell that he has, but this thing doesn't. It makes him not affected by age.
Hmm.
So it's a little tidbit for
think, I think they can do a solo Black Widow movie because she's been an assassin this whole time. They could have Hawkeye in it, actually.
you. You know what? Yeah, Hawkeye and Black Widow movie. I can
Yeah,
see
it could
that.
show like an origin of both, so it's not like
That could possibly work actually because they meet. That's what she refers to whenever she says that she owes him. It's apart from the comic books,
in-
like how they met.
and in the first Avengers, they reference them like being like teammates for a long
yeah,
time.
they've been together for a while.
Yeah, so that would be actually interesting to see some. Cool
So like yeah, that would be
spy-
good. But also she's been an assassin the whole time.
what are you staring at?
Nothing.
And she was married
Weirdos.
once, and they had to
I'm
go
just listening
and
to a
kill
voicemail,
her
goddammit.
husband
Oh wow, that's crazy.
because like I think they got divorced, but like she was married and then they got divorced, and then her ex-husband was like doing something really bad. So I don't know if it was just her or the whole team of Avengers, but they had to go back and kill her
In
ex-husband.
time, yeah. In time.
Marty McFly.
Yeah, in time.
Yeah.
No, not in time.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if it was just her or not. But like she has a lot of history, so they could do that. And Hawkeye does too. Hawkeye went deaf once.
That's cool.
He went deaf, and Spider-Man kept forgetting that he was deaf, so he'd just walk and talk, and Hawkeye'd be like, I don't know. It's just... But Deadpool would remember. Deadpool learned sign language.
Wow, that's dumb.
Which is funny because
Yeah, it is funny.
Deadpool of all people, and he learned sign language so he can talk to.
Yeah. Well, he learned it so he could keep talking. So he never had to stop talking to whoever.
Exactly.
No matter who he was talking
Work
to.
with the hands.
Yeah. Oh man. So.
But it's really interesting how he becomes not deaf
How's he
anymore. By interesting, I mean just kind of completely
stupid?
weird and random. It kind of makes sense. Basically, there was this villain dude, and he made like little virtual worlds that he forced them to go into, and they had to fight their way out. But whenever he made the virtual worlds, he had to make them and everything around them as he remembered it. So the last time he talked to Hawkeye, he wasn't deaf. So whenever he goes into the virtual world,
He's not deaf anymore.
he's not deaf anymore.
That's
and then
cool.
and then once they escape, he's still not deaf
That's pretty
because
cool.
it altered like
Yeah,
reality in a way.
that's pretty cool.
So like it kind of made sense, but I kind of thought it would be a little bit cooler if Hawkeye was just deaf. Like at one point, Hawkeye goes blind.
Okay, well,
And
that's,
he
I think
uses-
that's pretty stupid. To be honest, I think that's pretty fucking
It
stupid.
would probably suck, but he uses like the Toph senses
Oh.
from Avatar to
Oh god, yeah.
shoot people.
Like the vibrations in
Yeah.
the ground or something like that. Yeah,
Basically.
dude, is Toph the best character or the best character in anything? Yeah, the best character in anything. That's
Toph
what I
is
thought.
pretty great.
I love
I think
Toph. She's
Zuko
awesome.
is
Yeah, I don't care about Zuko.
Zuko's pretty
I
great.
like Zuko.
Zuko-
I mean,
At the-
no, I do.
at
I
the
like
very
Zuko.
end of the
Zuko
whole
has
thing.
like the best character arc though.
He does. He actually does have the best, I'd say, character development.
Yeah, because it's all about fighting his past.
Yeah, sure.
And what everyone else wants him to be. And I really like how whenever he finally thinks that he wants to be good, he's driven to be bad again.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's just like so human.
Yeah.
Basically, like
Yeah.
not everyone is the good guy.
But, like, I like...
See,
Ro-
technically, we're still talking about comic books because the Avatar series
Sure.
it did
sure.
have comic books,
Yeah.
and the lore for it. Because I've actually read some of them, like online. I've done some research, and it's actually really good. It's
Nice.
very surprising.
My favorite element is earthbending. Because it's just like that stomp, dude. That stomp and that...
yeah.
Cha! It's so... It just looks so
like,
visually
Pops
pleasing.
it out, and then
Yeah,
they
and
just punch it.
Hurrah! And really, is that really bending, or is that just stomping on the ground really hard to make rocks come out and just hitting them? But
Well, I mean,
anyway,
Maybe it's just using their weight to like.
All of the moves are based, like all of the styles.
yeah,
They're
they
based
all
off
have
of,
different like
actual kung
fighting-
fu
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
all like real world
Yeah.
based fighting styles, which is oh god, she's like, ta!
You notice how Air doesn't have a special move?
Yeah, I don't even like.
What do you
What
mean
is he?
special?
Okay, so
He
like
doesn't like, you know how like water moves like this and like
No.
fire moves like
Air has one of the
It's
like
just pretty.
yeah.
Be
Yeah.
the leader.
Air kind of has
Yeah,
something, but I mean like firebenders can do lightning.
They can
and
fly.
Waterbenders can do
They
bloodbending.
can
I guess
fly.
they can fly, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you count that.
Dude,
I count it. Zahir flew away.
I suppose I didn't think about that. But yeah.
bloodbending's the best. I love
Oh,
bloodbending.
that's pretty fucking weird.
No,
Honestly,
I think it's cool.
It was
I
pretty
think
emo
it's so
when
cool.
they did that. It was like.
No, I think it's so
I
cool.
had the old lady.
I think it's so
Fucking
cool.
weird.
What are
When
you
they had the
talking
whole episode.
about? The Katara part?
Yeah.
That part was perfectly
That was
fine.
weird.
No, that
With
was
the
awesome.
witch.
Yeah, that was awesome,
It was
dude.
great.
That was awesome.
Now you know bloodbending forever.
Dude, that
It
was
was like,
the...
whoa, okay.
No, that's the
and then
episode.
Katara like cried at the end. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's the episode where the show isn't for kids anymore.
Yeah.
Like, okay, think to the pilot where they're riding on penguins down ice things, and then skip to that episode,
Just
and she's like keeping people, like forcing people to walk into their own, like
Oh god.
trapping them.
Yeah, it's so
And
cool.
She tries to force
What
Sokka to
season
kill
is that in?
Aang.
Is that the second or third?
Third season.
Really?
Yeah, because Zuko goes with her.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I know wood bending is a thing. When was that? Was that in the show?
Wood
Or am I
bending?
just making that up?
I think you might be well.
think
I
it's
could have
that up.
sworn. I could have sworn wood bending was a
No.
thing. Okay.
Earthbenders can bend metal.
Yeah, earthbenders can bend
But-
metal.
Which is actually really sweet whenever Toph like goes on the ground and gets
Yeah.
up and she's Iron Man.
Yeah, she's like, "Bah!" I love in Legends of Korra, I love her whole like police force or whatever, and I love in the show where, oh god, what was his name? The first main bad guy. He was like he was like the bloodbender that was
Yeah.
like taking over like the council people or
Yeah,
whatever.
which doesn't make any sense at all, but continue.
Whatever. But I thought I thought it was super cool how like big of a deal everyone was taking it. They're like, oh, bloodbending. Oh my god, because it is a super cool thing.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
it was really cool how serious
Actually,
they
in
were
that
taking
scene where he takes away the one dude's powers, they
Yeah.
wanted to have the guy that fizzes up at his mouth
it. Sure.
whenever he sees the
Yeah.
Avatar from the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
They want, as soon as he took away the guy's powers, they wanted to have that guy go woo woo woo. But they felt it would take away from the seriousness
Yeah,
of the
super
situation,
seriousness.
which it would, but it still would have been a nice nod,
Yeah.
even if it was like woo woo. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, they wanted to do that. I just don't understand because in the first season it's energy bending. That's what takes away Ozai's powers, and then in Legend of Korra they're like, yeah, but any bloodbender can do it. You're not special anymore. We just made that up, but
Well, that's fine.
you didn't think about it, so
You didn't think about it, so fuck you, bitch.
literally like they just kind of contradict everything from first.
No, but it's fine though. Shut up, it's fine.
Yeah, well, if you don't think about
Shut
it.
up, it's cool. It's
I
fine.
mean, it's kind of cool.
No, it's
but
cool. It's fine.
If
Shut
you
up.
don't think about it.
No, just don't think about it then. Shut up, it's fine.
It's great if you stop thinking
Yeah,
about
Exactly,
it.
it's awesome.
It,
Everything's awesome.
it makes
if you don't
sense
think about
if you
it.
don't think about it.
Dude, my big toe's the best thing in the world if you don't think about it. Yeah, just don't look at it. Just don't think about it and look at it. See?
I don't.
Do you like it? Do you like
You're
that?
thinking about it. You
See,
have-
you're
you
thinking
have to
about
not
it. You
think
stop
about it.
thinking about
You
it.
gotta believe.
You gotta believe in the heart of the toe. Does my toe have a pulse?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, my toe's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Hey again, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind going down in the description, checking out my Twitter and Facebook page, go add me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, get updates on whenever I upload, and also I want to tell you guys that I'm gonna start streaming The Binding of Isaac, because it's a game that I can actually fucking run now on my shitty computer. So look out for that. That'll be up on my Twitter when I start streaming. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.